Wrestling fans, thank you for joining us here on YouTube. AAW Alive about to get underway. My name is Tyler Voles, and joining me on the call, the punk rock prince, Jordan Cross. Jordan, you were scheduled for action tonight. Unfortunately, suffered a setback in some rehabilitation, not able to compete, but it is a pleasure to have your expertise in the booth as you are about to watch two men that you're, very familiar with, in Ryan Mathias and JDX go one-on-one.
JDX, I've known him a long time. He's come a long way fast. Ryan Mathias, another one. He stands out. Him and his tag team partner, they're tearing it up.
And JDX, I'm not buying it. I had to sit next to this man at a Bond of Hate, and he was my commentary partner on the night, and it was a little bit different of an experience that I was used to, but a welcome experience nonetheless. But speaking of a Bond of Hate, we saw Trevor Lee defend that AAW championship against Myron Reed, as well as Starman Harley Rock. An unexpected debut. Killer Kelly making an AAW debut. You can relive all that action, of course, on YouTube. Oh, Ryan Mathias now. Oh, finds about the back door. Kip up. Cartwheel into another kip up, into a wrist twist of his own. Very innovative maneuvers here from the young man from Detroit, Michigan, trained at the House of Truth by Truth Martini.
That's a seal of approval if I've ever heard one.
Spent a lot of time, of course, in the ring with one of your idols as well, Alex Shelley. Oh, but JDX saying you can do all the flips you want to do, you can do all this technique you want to do. You got to answer for a punch to the mouth time and time again.
It's funny, JDX calls himself the good guy. You usually don't have to tell people that.
Now JDX grabbing wrist control himself. Now goes to shoot him off the ropes, but it's Mathias with a reversal, goes up and over, catches him. Drop kick, pinpoint precision. And now has his eyes set on the good guy, charges in. Oh, but gets caught, no. Able to, catch himself. A little bit of a unique version here.
Seemingly a counter to a counter.
Of the 10 punches in the corner, and now able to roll through, lands back on his feet. Oh, JDX. Not afraid to pull out.
Oh.
Any shortcut, spinning back elbow catches him, and a clothesline turns him inside out.
Absolutely devastating to Ryan.
And Jordan, we got to talk back at a Bond of Hate. Of course, we saw the AAW Championship on the line. We saw the AAW Women's Championship on the line. Aurora Tevez, making an AAW return, or AAW debut, I should say, but not able to defeat Maggie Lee. Of course, Maggie Lee now is going to have to answer to Killer Kelly, who, unceremoniously after that match, made her presence, her dominance felt. I want that AAW Women's Championship.
Killer Kelly, not someone to mess with. Maggie definitely got her work cut out for her there.
And, of course, you can't talk about championships without talking about the AAW Heritage Championship. And new was crowned back at a Bond of Hate. Isaiah Moore defeating the Ego Robert Anthony in what was considered to be the biggest victory of Moore's career, but also a monumental upset.
Yeah, Ego's not someone to take lightly either. Congratulations again to Isaiah Moore on his victory. JDX just absolutely taking it to Ryan right now. But
Ryan Mathias able to catch that boot, sends him down. JDX counter, spins him inside out. Grabs him by the ponytail.
Yeah, good guys don't do that.
Good guys might not, but guys that want to win do.
There's always a desperation when you need the victory, as JDX does here.
Oh, and now Mathias charging that right hand up. Oh, catches him, Ghetto Blaster, back of the head. And now a spin-out powerbomb puts him down. Mathias looking to capitalize. Standing shooting star press, go for the cover, kid. But it's JDX kicking out at the last second.
Look at the face of Ryan Mathias. He is in a world of his own, ready to take it back to JDX and take this victory.
Speaking of being in a world of their own, you got to talk about Ace Perry time and time again. Always, just his biggest fan, his #1 fan. And you got to think he's got his eyes set on some of these AAW up-and-comers such as JDX, such as Ryan Mathias, that are looking to, potentially claim that spot as JDX goes for a sunset flip. Oh! A boot to the face by Mathias. And a standing moonsault, but JDX gets the knees up.
this has really been a back and forth bout. It's pure willpower at this point.
JDX full steam ahead, runs right into that boot, and now it's Mathias looking to scale all the way up top. That familiar high rent district, and you know what he's going for here. Oh! He's going to be looking for that pinpoint picture perfect flying Ryan elbow drop, but JDX had it scouted, and now
bad position for Ryan Mathias.
A bad position for Ryan Mathias, but a great position for the good guy. Spikes him on his neck, hooks the leg because he respects him. Good night, Irene. That's going to do it.
Did you see that? Did you see what JDX just did?
In 4 minutes, 50 seconds.
Obviously, referee Derek Martha didn't, but good guys don't usually do that.
You know, the feet may have slid onto the ropes, but I don't think it mattered at the end of the day.